Welcome to RV Hour, powered by Giant Recreation World. An honest talk about the RV lifestyle, travel, costs, tips, and everything you need to know. Each week, we'll bring you the best and most helpful info, travel hacks, and answer your camping questions. Now, here's your host, Larry McNamara, CEO of Giant Recreation World.
Welcome to the RV Hour. I'm Larry McNamara, CEO of Giant Recreation World.
Hey, Dwayne Adams, co-host and producer.
And we're at episode 56.
Here we go.
And we are both in the mood for love. Ladies, if you saw my special Valentine's message, I shaved my hair afterward. That was good times.
Yeah, man.
And just a reminder to everybody out there, we have 3 locations in Central Florida.
Yes, sir.
And they're not just locations. They're super large, deluxe, supreme locations.
Yeah, man.
We got one in Palm Bay, off I-95 and, Culver Road.
Yes, sir.
We got one in Ormond Beach off of I-95 and Destination Daytona Lane.
That's right.
And we got one where we are doing this filming in Winter Garden on West Colonial Drive. So all kinds of stuff happened last week.
Yeah.
We did extend our big red tag sale.
That's right.
And people are taking advantage of those red tag deals.
Oh, yeah.
And I suggest you come on out and check them out again.
Deeply discounted.
But they are deeply discounted, and we are running it forward.
Oh, yeah.
Because of the Valentine's season, we figured red tags, beautiful roses. It's the time.
It's the time. Now's the time.
Now is the time to keep it going, folks.
RV in love.
Yes. Well,
Yes, we are. It's
On
a little
a-
much, right? It's a little.
Yeah. On a more, serious note,
What do you got there? Give it to us.
I've got a list of some romantic RV destinations,
Yeah.
scenic drives to take with your loved ones
Oh, that's fun.
or significant others or whatever. Why? Because it is the Valentine's season.
It is.
On a side note, my man, what did you get your wonderful wife for Halloween or Valentine's Day?
We do pretty good. I make out like a bandit. It's also my daughter's birthday on the 14th.
See what
so
I'm
we
saying?
make out, and then what happens is I get to buy all the stuff 50% off. I go back today and I buy all the roses half off, all the cards.
Okay.
No. So in seriousness, I got her flowers. I did the dozen roses. We always do. She's not big on roses, but it's a Valentine's tradition.
Yeah.
And then I just got a card and we write the sweet nothings.
I heard a couple of good ideas from people on the radio driving to and from wherever, but one said he got his wife a rose bush and planted it for her.
All right.
So that means he's off the hook for years and years.
Years to come. That's a good one.
So that's a good one.
Even if you forget, you run outside real quick.
That's a little snippy.
That's a good one.
Yeah, but I thought that was a good idea.
How about you?
I got my beautiful wife a big box of Godiva chocolates. Is her favorite.
Ooh, nice.
Big box,
That's awesome.
the biggest box.
That's
So,
awesome, man. Good for you.
That's what you get.
Yeah.
Been married as long as I have.
Yeah, man. Get that chocolate.
Yeah, so that's also I can share it. That there's always ulterior motive.
That's right. You know.
She cooked me a wonderful dinner. It was a great
nice.
Valentine's Day.
Yeah.
So with that being said, let's go back to this
What do you
romantic
got?
RV destination.
Yeah, let's take a ride.
Well, the Blue Ridge Parkway,
Ooh.
Carolina, North Carolina, Virginia.
Yeah.
I'm gonna throw West Virginia in there too
Yeah.
because they are all just absolutely breathtaking.
Beautiful destinations. You ain't
So
kidding.
you drive along one of America's most scenic roads with breathtaking views of the Blue Ridge Mountain.
The Blue Ridge Mountains.
Now, when I
That's
first
fun.
went there as a kid,
Okay.
because my mom was born and raised in West Virginia,
All right.
and they lived in the Blue Ridge Mountains.
Oh,
You know,
nice. See?
What I remember is it's a pretty tight 2-lane road that was windy through the mountains.
Go opposite. Yeah. Yeah.
And you go around a bend and you look down and it's hundreds and hundreds and thousands of feet down a sheer drop cliff. And I was like, oh.
Oh, man.
And then they took me to see what was being built, which was called the New River Gorge
Okay.
Bridge.
The New River Gorge Bridge.
Yeah, so it goes over the New River Gorge, and it's thousands of feet above, and it connects two peaks, right?
Oh, jeez.
And
Okay.
down at the very, very bottom is a river,
Okay.
a rapid river kind of.
Gotcha.
But when I say they were building it, we drove across it on basically planks,
Get out of here.
and you could see right through all the way to the.
Oh, no,
my
man. That's,
I almost lost my lunch.
I'll tell you, that's a little nerve-wracking
That
there.
was one of my first RV trips that I can remember.
Yeah, man.
There you go. I don't think nowadays they don't would
Probably let that RV on there.
hey, there you go. Hey, it was fine.
Yeah, made it
You're
right.
right.
Yeah, here you are.
But you can also, talking to this, you can stop at the Outlooks for some panoramic vistas,
Oh, yeah.
some awesome photo ops,
Oh, yes.
where you can actually do a old-timey photo
Oh, yeah.
instead of a selfie,
Yep.
You can explore charming mountain towns such as Asheville, Boone,
Boom.
yeah,
Yeah, man.
the lovely town my mom was from in West Virginia, Oak Hill,
Okay, that's
or
nice.
as they say, Oak Hill,
Oak Hill.
Oak Hill.
That's
So amenities, you got RV-friendly campgrounds all up and down there.
There you go.
You got hiking trails, visitor centers, and scenic picnic areas.
Oh, that's nice. Stop and have a lunch.
Now, that was a good one. And again, that's the first time I ever went deer hunting, too, was in West Virginia.
Oh, really? West Virginia?
And I sat up against a stump, walked out there, and it was still dark. It was snow on the ground,
Whoa.
And I remember as it starts getting light, I look, and what I thought at the time, because it was kind of a long way away walking towards me, I thought was like a mountain lion,
Oh, man.
But the closer it got, then I could see big horns.
Well, it's like, oh.
So I was there
all
for
right.
15, 20 minutes, had taken a week off. It was my vacation,
Holy moly.
and I killed my only my deer, and at the time, you only had one deer tag.
Okay.
So I was done with my vacation in 15 minutes.
In 15 minutes. Bang, bang. And we're out of here.
Yeah, but that was in the Blue Ridge Mountains, and I also tasted my first coffee there.
Oh, well, look at that.
Oh,
That's cool.
Green coal miner.
Oh, the brew with the cap on top, the thermos.
The Stanley thermos.
Yeah, man. Oh,
So,
that's cool.
what a memory.
Yeah, that is. That's a good memory. Definitely West
One of the
Virginia.
romantic RV destinations that
Oh,
you
yeah.
go. Just think of Larry. A lot of firsts happen there.
Yeah, a lot of firsts. That's a
You
good
can take the next one, though. It's one of my
All right.
favorite places.
Oh, yeah. Mine also. Savannah, Georgia, boy.
Yeah.
So experience the romantic ambiance of historic Savannah with the cobblestone streets and moss-draped oaks. Oh, yeah. They have romantic strolls along the river street, and you can enjoy waterfront views. Yeah, it's a great place. It's a beautiful area there. Forsyth Park that has the statues there. And you can take a picnic or take a horse-drawn carriage ride.
Sounds like a lovely day.
Yes. Now, the amenities, RV parks, of course, all around with full hookups. There's most of them are within proximity of the downtown attractions, and there's lots of dining options in Savannah, of course. It's one of those places for food. Oh, yeah.
And plus, hey, if you're off the beaten track
Uh-huh.
in Savannah and you see what looks to be an old railroad depot,
Okay.
it's basically open. There's nobody there, but it's full of old, steam engines and
Oh, wow.
all
Really?
kinds of stuff that you can climb all around and all that kind of stuff.
Oh, really? Oh,
I
that's
did
pretty
that
neat.
too. And again, it was just something we happened on, so we walked over there.
Yeah, just walk by and look.
There you have it.
Yeah, man. That's pretty cool.
I
That's
felt,
fun.
I felt like an explorer.
I like those. I like the old trades, man. They're
That's what I'm
neat.
saying. And
Yeah.
plus, everything was all rusty and stuff, but you can get up there and try and move the little widgets and doohickeys and
Yeah,
pretend
yeah.
you were really driving the train.
We went here in Winter Garden. They have the historic center there.
That's
for all the
right.
train stations here. Yeah, it was
They
pretty
let
neat.
you climb up on there and play with the buttons.
They've got one. We went inside. We
All
went
right.
inside. Close. It was close.
So
All right, what you got?
you can also visit the Great Smoky Mountain National Park in
Yeah.
Tennessee and North Carolina. You can drive through scenic mountains, landscapes with lush forests and cascading waterfalls. Here, that sound pleasant?
That is nice. I like the waterfalls.
Explore Cades Cove for wildlife viewing and historic homesteads.
Ooh.
So like in the old days, which I love that kind of stuff.
Yeah, man.
You can hike to Clingman's Dome,
Klingman's Dome.
panoramic views of the Smoky.
Here on the Smoky.
Amenities include, but not limited to, RV campgrounds, scenic drives, hiking trails, visitor centers, and picnic areas.
Yeah.
Guess what? I got another story about that area.
What you got?
In the Great Smoky Mountains, I was on one of these hiking trails. And by the way, if you have a area map when you get there,
Right.
They have those marked out with ratings on them, so you know how harsh and steep they are.
Okay.
And
I'm
at
with
the
you.
time, I had my little kids with me. They were very little,
Okay.
like you don't want to let them let go of your hand.
Little, okay.
We were doing super hard ones.
Hard ones, yeah.
They were going around a bend, in the forest, and there's this probably 1,000-pound black bear.
Whoa,
Actually standing up, batting at twigs
oh, man.
on overgrown trees.
Holy.
And its three little cubs walked past it down a sheer like a sheer mountain.
Cliff there,
Yeah, she just went there, and I was like, "Ooh, well, what happens if it charges?"
Just at us.
I had a game plan set where I was going to sacrifice myself.
Get away.
But-
Fight that bear, man.
Yeah, see, these are what happens when you do RV adventures.
Yeah, man. That's a good one. That's pretty good. That's an adventure there, boy.
It was too close for comfort. Let's
Yeah,
put it
man.
that way, because that was a huge bear,
Yes.
especially standing up.
Yeah, I
It
can
was just-
imagine.
It was just kind of playing,
Just hanging out,
waiting for its little kids to get,
wherever it
make
was.
the cross,
Yeah,
cross
yeah.
the little path we were.
Man, that's something.
Hey, you take the next one.
All right, this is one of my favorite spots here.
There you go.
Key West, Florida, baby, all day. So we take a leisurely drive along the overseas highway with stunning views of the turquoise waters of the Florida Keys.
Do not speed on those bridges. By the way,
No.
they have cutouts as you don't see,
Yep.
and they'll just whack you.
Yeah. You gotta be careful out
We'll
there.
get a speeding ticket.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so it's just better just to go with the right attitude.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
All right. No. And let's see here. We're gonna explore charming streets of Key West, known for its historic architecture and vibrant nightlife.
Yeah.
Definitely a good time down there. They enjoy romantic sunsets at Mallory Square and Smothers Beach. And then, of course, the amenities in the area. You have RV parks with waterfront views, full hookups, and access to beaches and attractions.
So, how about another a Key West story?
What you got?
All right. So, me and my family were
Okay.
there on an RV weekend, and we're walking down those little quaint little streets.
Side streets there, yeah, with all the shops.
all the cool shops and stuff.
All right.
Go by this cafe, and most everything there is set up to be sitting outside.
Gotcha. Yeah.
It's the only place in my life as a male adult, that I was catcalled by a bunch of other male adults sitting at the cafe. Don't know how to accept it.
That's very funny. Hey, I mean, you're good looking, boy. That's all it is.
But yes, and I believe I was probably 16 at the time.
Oh, yeah.
That's not cricket.
No. That's
Just saying.
funny.
So that's just one story.
Yeah.
There.
You watch out down there, boy.
But I to this day I remember it.
Yeah, man. No, I've had some good times down there. Tortuga Islands, going to the southernmost point, all that good
All
stuff.
that good stuff. And
Good
there's
parties
great
down
little
there.
bars down there.
Oh, yeah.
And I also crashed one or two maybe weddings.
Oh, yeah.
Along the beach, there's umpteen kind of gazebo areas where people get married.
Yeah.
Just walk in there like you know somebody.
Oh,
You're fine. Free alcohol.
With Shelly.
Night.
Yeah.
Then you get to dance with the ladies. Who knows? All right, so you got
What you got?
you got Natchez Trace Parkway. That's in Mississippi, Tennessee, Alabama. You
That's
drive
nice.
along the historic route through scenic woodlands, rolling hills, and historic sites. You can visit the Natchez Trace Parkway Visitor Center and explore interpretative exhibits.
Yeah.
I need to ask Google what that means.
Interpretive.
Oh, see? Explore interpretive exhibits.
That's what got me. I had to look down, too. I was like, what is that?
That's why I do not, and I repeat, usually have a script.
Yeah, we don't do scripts. That's
But
what he's talking about.
But you can explore nice exhibits. How come they can't just say something like that?
Yeah, it should have just said explore
Yeah.
nice exhibit. I don't know what the interpretive is in there for.
You can stop at historic sites such as the Windsor Ruins and Mount Locust Inn,
Yeah.
which I've never been to either one.
Yeah, I've never
I
been to
don't have
any
a
of them.
story there.
I'm not even sure for the Natchez Trace Parkway. I've never even heard of that.
Never heard of it. So, add it to your bucket
Yeah.
list. I am. Amenities, RV-friendly campgrounds, hiking trails, scenic overlooks, and picnic areas along the parkway.
Yeah, man.
I think that's old school.
Yeah, I would
Number
agree.
one, they don't call them parkway.
And what the hell would be even interpretive? Interpretive exhibits. Stupid.
Nice exhibits, folks. I'm gonna
Yeah,
fix that
yeah.
for you, okay? And I'm glad it's your turn.
All right, I got the next one. Sedona, Arizona. Enjoy breathtaking views of Red Rock Formation. Explore hiking trails in the Coconino National Forest.
Very good.
That was pretty good, right? Visit art galleries and boutique shops in downtown Sedona. and amenities. So there are RV parks in the area, all full hookups. So we made sure all of these parks had full hookups because that's the best way to go. Scenic campsites, proximity to the amenities like grocery stores and restaurants.
And by the way, Sedona is the home of one of the big golf tournaments.
Oh, okay.
Where it's the TPC
Oh,
of, not Sawgrass, but of Sedona.
TPC of Sedona. Really?
Tour
that's
Players Championship.
Oh, nice.
TPC.
TPC.
All of those have a island green,
Oh, I like it.
for the par 3 that a lot of people hit them in the water.
Yeah. They collect all the golf balls.
So there you go.
That's a
There's
good one.
another
Yeah,
little
man.
story I can throw in there.
Yeah.
We're not going to finish all these. And I hear tell, guess what?
What you got?
We're having another special guest.
Special
speaker.
guest.
Yeah.
This just in.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Our coachman, sports coach, Class A diesel
Oh,
rep
yeah.
is coming to spend a little time with us. So we're looking forward to that.
Yeah, he's a good guy.
Yep.
Yeah,
His
man.
name is Joe Mullen.
Joe
And,
Mullen.
he'll be on just after this segment.
Yes, sir.
I can put in the Big Sur, California though. That's
I was going
another
to say,
one of these.
I bet you got a story for that one. Though.
Hey, you can drive along the PCH, the Pacific Coast Highway, for stunning coastal views. Hike through majestic redwood forests.
Yeah.
Awesome.
That is.
You visit Meckway Falls and Bixby Creek Bridge for iconic photo opportunities. And I think you've probably seen paintings of both.
Yeah.
Amenities, always RV-friendly campgrounds, beachside camping, and facilities of RVs of all sizes.
Yeah, man.
And, of course, if you've never seen the redwood forest, you absolutely have to go.
Yeah, I hear it's incredible.
Absolutely.
They still have the thing you could drive through the tree there.
Right? And it basically turned me into, went through my little surf phase.
Oh, really?
I decided to be a surfer after visiting there.
Oh, that's
I
awesome.
bought my first, it's a PCH, T-shirt. Pacific Coast Highway is also a surf clothing store.
Oh,
So,
okay.
hey, we'll be right back. We'll be with Joe. Don't miss it.
Attention RV campers, get an incredible deal on an RV now. Giant Recreation World's RV open house. No payments for 90 days and no money down. Find the special red tags on select RVs for deep discounts. Motorhomes, travel trailers, toy haulers, fifth wheels, and golf carts too. The Giant Recreation World RV open house is happening now. Have a trade? Get top dollar. Shop now at GiantRecreationWorld.com or visit their 3 locations. The only RV dealer in Central and North Florida with a nationwide RV warranty forever.
All right, guess what? I have another special guest in this episode.
Here we go.
I'm Larry, CEO and host of the RV Hour,
That's right.
and I'm here with Dwayne, of course,
Co-host.
co-host and producer. Yes,
Making it happen.
he makes it all happen, Captain.
Trying to
Now
make
I'm
it
sitting here next to another old name in the RV factory representative circles, Mr. Joe Mullen.
So happy to be here.
So, Joe, before we went live, or should I say, on tape?
Yeah.
We're live on tape, by the way, if anybody wondered. Before we did that, he asked me how long have I been in the RV industry.
Yeah.
Well, with Giant Recreation World, I started in 1981.
Wow, man.
So anybody can do the math if they want. How about you, Joe?
I
When did you
started in '84, so my math is easy. That's 40 years.
That is
You
40
got me
years.
by a few years.
I do. I do, and it's unbelievable.
Oh, that's great.
Absolutely.
The
Yeah.
wealth of knowledge in this room right now, I tell you.
We, I always tell people, I don't know what I know. Just ask me. There you go. I'm sure you're the same way, right?
Pretty simple. Yeah.
Because things change every year.
Daily.
Speaking of change, you are our Forest River coachman, sports coach, Class A diesel pusher rep.
Yeah.
That is what I do.
That is very impressive, Joe. And Giant Recreation World has been a sports coach dealer as long as they've been sports coaches.
Absolutely.
I remember them when they were gas Class A's,
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
1968, I think
There
they
you go.
started. Yep.
Oh, man. That's nice. Yeah.
That's unbelievable.
Bring it.
So
That
it is a big legacy that you're representing. You
Yeah.
you feel the stress sometimes.
All the time. All the time.
Yeah.
Well, I want you to take a moment and tell us all about your products. The what you represent, because we have them in stock and we have them on sale big time.
Oh, yeah.
All right, I can start. It's pretty simple. We don't try to be everything to everybody. I think that's the most important thing. Know your niche, own that niche, and do it very well.
Oh, yeah.
We are the lowest price diesel pusher out there, but I cringe when I hear people say, oh, it's just an entry-level diesel pusher.
No.
And I'm like, no. It's a luxury bus. We just choose to participate in the entry horsepower markets.
There
You
you
know,
go.
what we do, we're either 340 horsepower or 360
right?
and keep it simple. To me, we're the most practical, functional floor plans. We don't have all the bells and whistles, and we choose to do it that way because looking at our demographics, listening to customers, sometimes people don't get comfortable with, you have to slide your finger around a dial to make the temperature go up and down. They just rather, hit the button, set it at 68, hit a switch, light goes on, hit a switch, slide out goes out, that type of thing.
I'm with you. I don't want to have to get a college degree to run my RV.
That's fact.
Absolutely.
So what kind of high-end equipment that do we not want to offer? Like, is it things like heated tiles? You got that?
We don't do heated tile floors. We don't do power cord reels. We don't do battery slide out trays. And those are probably the things I get asked most often. But once I explain to customers, with our batteries, you don't need the slide out tray. We leave enough room. You can maintain them and service them without having to physically take out the batteries like some of our competitors do. And what we try to pitch is we want to make everything standard because we know this is a first-time diesel buyer.
Oh, yeah.
So with that, we don't want them to think, okay, they take it off the lot and it's like, man, I should have got that 100-watt solar panel. Well, guess what? It already has it. It has a 2,000-watt pure sine wave inverter already. Okay. It has a 6,000 diesel generator in our 340 horsepower models. It's all there. So that's the important thing. Heat pumps, gas, electric, water heater. There's no surprises. Really, when I'm working a show, what options are we missing? Well, do you want a different color or do you want power theater seats? That's basically what it's coming down to.
Right.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Well, I like the fact that there's not a whole lot of options. You know why? It helps you stay in that price point because when you're mapping out your year, you can make bulk purchases of the same stuff. Yeah. Unlike other manufacturers that offer so many different options, I don't see how they're competitive.
You know what else it does? Our production team, we build the same thing over and over again. We don't have to worry about this special add-on.
Oh, there you go.
They get better at what they do. Now think about your dealer lot.
Yeah.
Your sales guys, they have to know everything under the sun. Well, if I train them properly, which hopefully I do, they can go up, without hesitating. They know it has a fiberglass roof. They know the generator slides out the front. They know it has 15,000 air conditioners with heat pumps.
Right.
There you go.
All those things. So their pitch gets better and better again. And people want to buy from professionals, and that's part of it too.
Yeah.
Well, I don't trust people that don't know answers to my questions, and if they don't really know, that won't go and find out prior to scamming over, or
Absolutely.
BSing their way through it. I don't like that.
Yep, absolutely.
Yeah, well, I've known you for a lot of years, and you're a genuine gentleman. I got to tell you that.
I try.
So with that being said, that's again, it's kind of like family. Your product also matches our culture,
Right.
and that's the aura we give when somebody walks in off the street right into one of our 3 locations. That's in Palm Bay, Ormond Beach, and Winter Garden, by the way.
Yes, sir.
Yep.
Yeah, if they walk in any location, they feel that. They can sense it, Matter of fact, if they see me, I'll walk over and say, hey, how y'all doing today? You know what? Everybody loves Larry.
Everybody loves Larry.
And so everybody loves Giant Recreation World.
That's right.
So, how you were in Tampa this past couple weeks ago, whatever, right?
Right.
Was that a busy ordeal?
It was very busy. I think everybody likes the new changes that come out. Again, like I said, it's not yearly anymore. It's almost daily on our part. But, the attitudes out there are very positive. I think with the rates coming down a little bit, and I think we're building up again.
I don't
say that.
I don't know that they announced that yet. Do you know something I don't know about the rates?
I hear a few things at shows.
All right.
Maybe they're just show specials. I don't know.
Keep an ear out, all right?
For the on the pulse thing, just call Larry. I'll tell you.
There you go.
But right now the market was on a little downturn. Why? Because the Fed was going to announce their plans for the rates today.
Yes, sir.
That might give you a hint on when this was taped. I'm not going to say anything more than that. But so with that being said, we're doing we're doing segments today because I've got the pleasure of being with our factory reps because we're having a big sale.
Oh, favorite factory reps.
Favorite indeed.
That's right.
But
Because everybody loves factory reps.
they're here to actually to walk our salespeople through and refresh their memories about their products, so that we can be well trained and be professionals when we're with you, the customer.
There you go.
So, again, thank you for your efforts so much.
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. So, what's the newest, latest, greatest for the Coachman Sports Coach?
Well, we have a couple new floor plans that we've come out with. One in the raised rail, which is a 360 horsepower.
Whoa! You're gonna have to explain that to the layman.
All right.
Raised rail.
What is that? Raised rail. Okay, what a raised rail is. Freightliner custom chassis. They make chassis, specifically for what the manufacturer wants. We choose to go with a raised rail in our 360 horsepower. Basically, if you look at a motorhome before it's even built on, you see two rails running straight to back. Okay.
Yes, sir. Yeah, that's called the frame, folks.
That's the
frame.
We call that, in our segment with the sports coach, we call that a straight rail, plain and simple. What we've done with the raised rail, what you basically have, you have a rail section up front, one in the back, and then you have one long one that goes from front to rear. And what that ends up giving you is instead of the typical pass-through storage you see on a gas motorhome or, diesel motorhome, just goes off the side of the frame rail and up and over.
Mm-hmm.
This will give you more of a Greyhound bus style storage underneath. It's
More
wide
storage.
open. And then on the straight rail, we took a little spin off that. Before, we had the storage on the side compartments, and then up and over the rail where you had 14 inches of clearance.
Okay.
Now we've opened it up underneath as well because we had dead space back there, which is a no-no in the RV industry. We opened that up, so now we have pass-through storage below the rail and above it. So when you open up the doors, especially like the two you have here,
That's very helpful.
it looks like a raised rail diesel pusher at a lot less money.
Basically, it has a
go.
bar in the middle of it.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Going this way. So that's cool, and the layman knows now that when you open up those big baggage doors, whether they open out or up or however you do it, I don't know. I need training.
Come on out. We'll do that after.
The raised rail there's no hindrance. It goes from one side to the other, and that's where they put those slide out
tray in it.
trays, so you can reach stuff way back in the back. I guess now that you do that with the straight rail, you could probably put one of those in there too, right?
Absolutely.
That's cool.
You could, but it'd have to be a very shallow tray.
There you go.
Yeah.
It's probably perfect for like fishing poles and things of that nature.
Oh, that's great.
Absolutely.
Maybe the oars for canoes.
Yeah.
However you're gonna do kayak. That's RV stuff.
Yeah, that's fun.
Maybe not kayaks in a straight rail, but raised rail, I think we could pull that one off.
That's cool.
There you go.
Yeah.
Yep.
Well, I might even be able to shove some of our little golf carts up in there somewhere. I don't know. We'll figure it out. Come on down to Giant Recreation World. We'll figure it out.
It's an RV. You do whatever you want to it.
That's right.
If you put your mind to it.
That's unbelievable.
Yeah.
So that is so exciting. And I wanted to reiterate to people that this is a quality RV product. When you hear it's an entry-level coach, you think cheap. It's not cheap, all hardwood cabinetry, What else we got?
Quality made.
Well, on the outside, one of the things I like talking about sports coach, especially the straight rail series, which you guys specialize in,
Right?
we have the aluminum slam latch baggage doors, which doesn't sound like a big deal. But once you get behind that, we have an 1.5 inch automotive bolt seal. It has a dual lip on it. So we call the compartment doors slam latch, but a lot of times you got to push them tight.
Okay.
But
To
you feel
compress
that suction.
to compress those big seals, right?
Right. You get that tight seal. Now, when we look at some of my competitive models out there, they still use the fiberglass doors on the bottom with the aluminum trim ring. It's still a solid door, but the weak link is they use a 3/8 inch gasket behind it. So I ask customers all the time, what would you expect to keep your personal belongings drier down below?
Mhm.
The 3/8 inch gasket or the 1.5 inch? I'm going with the 1.5 inch.
1.5 inch.
Absolutely.
Extra support. Man.
That you have to kind of push in because on those other doors you're talking about, they aren't as rigid. So
Right.
so when you try and push those, they kind of flex. So you know that the pressure of that little teeny seal they put on there is actually going to cause it to flex.
Oh, yeah.
So if you drive through standing puddles or whatever at highway speed,
Right.
where's that water going to go?
Right.
Right in your compartment, and it's going to drench your golf clubs. It's going to drench everything you got under there.
And then you're going to be mad at somebody.
And then you come yell at Larry, and I didn't build it.
And then Larry comes and yells at us.
That's a fact. That's
It's a vicious cycle.
you see how that works, folks? That's the way of the world.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I am impressed with your product. I haven't seen any recalls, which is kind of rampant lately in the RV industry.
Right.
Probably from the COVID years when they couldn't get anything, or they had to, make quick changes because they went to Menards to get cabinetry and stuff, and that stuff didn't hold up. So boom, now you have a recall or whatever.
Yeah.
I think Ford and Chevy and all those guys also had that going on.
We've been very fortunate in that. Even on our quality end, I like plugging the Coachman story where,
Right.
It started with Mike Turlip when he was president. We don't always do things right, but we always try to do the right thing. And I think that's probably one of the most underrated or not known things about Coachman class or Coachman in general, that we really do try to take care of our customers and do the right thing. We do have warranties, of course, on every little thing, but, I'm very proud of that. I'm proud of the fact that our management team, we do troll the sports coach owners page. I'm on that daily. If we see something recurring or if we see a customer that's having issues, we will jump in there. It's not just me. It's our GM, it's our sales manager, it's our service manager. So
that means there's pride in manufacturing.
absolutely.
Everybody's taking ownership of that product.
Yeah. Even when a unit leads, the Class A plant, I like this. We talk about accountability all the time. Production builds the coach. They inspect the coach. But right before that coach leaves the factory, the last set of eyes on it before transport picks it up is the sales department. We will actually go out there and walk the unit because, once in a while you get a unit on your lot. You've seen it with red tape.
Yeah, so I've seen it.
How do you miss that? So that's the thing we're going to do. We're not going to go in and, turn water on and all that, but we're going to look, hey, make sure there's nothing bad on this coach. We want these coaches to be frontline ready when they get there to your lot. We don't want you to spend time in service getting them ready. That's our job.
Yeah.
So we do take pride in that.
So I wanted to, for the layman listening, the red tape statement is almost every RV manufacturer, before they'll ship the unit to a dealer, it goes through some kind of an inspection by a person that does nothing but that. So they don't really have skin in the game. They're not defending their little workstation where they put it together. So this person goes around and they have a roll of red tape, and they'll put this red tape on defects of any type. And until every issue is handled, and it can be something like a staple mark that didn't get puttied. It can be, there's a little bump in the trim that's not supposed to be there. It can be a nick in a paint, whatever. But again, that's what he's talking about. They mark them, and sometimes something will get by, and we get a unit that still has a piece of red tape. Yeah. Now we appreciate that because we could, we saw where they saw it, and we can, charge them. We charge them well for that. So bad on them. But,
there you go. Our fault.
Yeah, but that's just one of the inside things that help the manufacturers keep their quality as high as they can, seeing that they're made by hand.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah. The Freightliner part is not. Those are made in jigs and made by robots and stuff, probably. But
there's a lot of handmade, a lot of human interaction on a Freightliner chassis.
Well, I know they run like the wires and all that kind of stuff by hand, but like the frame rails and all that, I think those are made pretty much just to order by a high tolerance specific kind of robot of some sort.
There you go. Yep.
See, that was a lot to say.
A lot to say in a short amount of time.
I'm really looking forward to this year.
I am
your product, and we appreciate you coming and being on our show.
Yeah.
RV Hour.
Do I get a chance to suck up now?
Absolutely.
I love dealing with the family-owned stores. I really do. It's sort of a dying breed out there, but it's refreshing when you can come in and see the same people, and they treat us like family. We know they're treating you like family. We try to treat you like family.
That's enough said, my brother. Same to you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Larry. Everybody loves Larry.
Everybody loves Larry.
Too long.
Need a golf cart? Check out Advanced EV at Giant Specialty Vehicles, part of Giant Recreation World. More than golf carts, the hottest electric neighborhood vehicle. Fastest in the industry. Top speeds at 25 miles an hour. Four-wheel disc brake seatbelts, full color digital display speedometer, odometer, charge meter, and more. Plus, all advanced carts have higher impact glass windshields and upgraded seats with matching body color stitching. New inventory, colors, and styles at GSV at Giant Recreation World in Winter Garden or online, giantrecreationworld.com.
All right. Always good to see Joe. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, Joe's a good guy.
Yeah, he always seems like he's sad, though. Kind of has sad eyes, you know? Little puppy dog looking eyes. But he loves his product.
Yeah.
And I learned a lot about those the way they do the baggage doors on the non-raised rail. All of that conversation was awesome.
Oh, yeah. Good guy.
Yeah.
Very intelligent.
Very intelligent and a lot of innovation in his product. So that's great. Come and see it.
Oh, yeah.
We have it on sale. Probably have a red tag in it.
That it does.
So speaking of red tags, I believe we have the latest from Bartow's Corner
That we
speak
do.
about.
Bartow's Corner.
And Bartow, if you didn't know, is our sales director.
That's right.
And he gives us a slew of amazing products to talk about, and primarily their sale pricing because they're big time on sale.
Oh, yeah.
And they're not always 23s or older stuff that needs to be blown out, like this first one on the list.
It's the new guy. Yeah.
We wanted to talk about some of the half-ton towable fifth wheels that we have.
Yes, sir.
We have a great selection at all of our locations right now. As a matter of fact, the best selection we've ever had because we're really committing to that segment.
There you go.
I made the decision. The best-selling pickup on the market is the Ford F-150, and it will pull all of these that we're talking about with the exception of a few.
There we go. Yeah. It's huge.
Yeah.
Huge.
So,
Huge segment. You ain't kidding.
It is.
All right. So what do you got here?
So we got a 2024 Coachman Chaparral Light. It's a model 235 RK. RK meaning?
Rear kitchen.
Yep. And like I said, we have that available in all three locations. Now, before I talk about the pricing, because it's awesome, I wanted to talk about the floor plan. So it's
Very nice.
in the very rear, the whole rear wall is the kitchen countertop with everything that you need back there. The only thing that isn't in the very back is the refrigerator. It's inside the slide out next to the dinette booth or sofa that slides out.
Okay.
So it's got the refrigerator and the sofa that slides
On
out.
that side. Yeah.
It's directly as you walk in. So its presence or the first feel you get is it's very roomy.
Yes.
And the kitchen countertop, like I said, goes across the whole back, so it's got great counter space. If you love to cook, this is
Yeah.
more.
I like, too, that the kitchen is in the back there near the door. Helps with cleanup. Do a lot of good sweeping.
That's all true.
Yeah, man.
And directly to your right is a nice bar area with bar stools.
Oh, there you go.
Instead of having a dinette booth per se.
You just got a nice little bar
Nice little
there.
bar area where you can sit there. It's got a huge window that you're facing out so you can see outside your rig under the awning, you know.
That's nice. Yeah, man.
So if you sit there eating breakfast, you can see what
Still
the
what's
neighbors
going
are
on.
up to.
Yeah.
And it's got that awesome side aisle bath where, it's a whole one side.
Yeah,
it's all
stand
together.
up, too, yeah.
It's got a big 40 by 30 shower that you walk right into.
I like it.
A separate toilet. It has a separate lavatory. Then it has a nice big wardrobe, or I call it maybe a mud area in that bed. It's got a queen walk-around bed. It's 50 by 80.
Yeah, man. Nice size bed.
It's a really lot of bang for the buck.
Yeah.
And technically it sleeps 4 people because of the king bed up front, and then the sofa makes the sofa bed.
Very nice.
Yeah. So it's MSRP $62,731.
Whoa.
Sale price $39,777. That's almost $23,000 off of MSRP.
Wow. That's a deal.
Yeah, it definitely is. Let's talk about the percentage there. That's a lot of percentage,
That's a lot.
leaving us very little. So our loss is your gain, folks.
Hey, it's almost
Make
half.
sure you come and see that product.
Yes, sir.
I'm gonna let you take the next.
All right, next we got here is the 2024 Forest River Cardinal Reds 23 RK, which is also rear kitchen.
It's just basically the same basic layout. That's
Yeah.
why I gave it to you. I didn't want to. I didn't.
Keep doing the same. I got you.
There is a couple of little differences which I'll explain in a minute.
Yeah, yeah.
You. But go ahead.
same
I'm sorry. I took
No, you're good.
Thunder.
You're good. I like when you do these layouts, though. You do a little bit more knowledgeable on it.
Yeah.
Now, I like that it has the kitchen and the L-shaped dinette. The dinette's in the L shape for our family in the mornings. It's always kind of a good thing because Feels like Dad's almost at the head of the table sometimes.
Well, it's a little
you know?
mini booth.
Yeah,
you know?
little mini booth. Yep,
So-
which is a great way. That's a great way to put it. I like those.
Yeah, so
And then this too has the steps, so it almost feels like it's a two bedroom apartment, like a two. It's nice the way it separates it in that it makes it just feels very large.
yes, it does.
Yeah,
And
very luxurious.
another little cool thing about it is that has probably has its own onboard what do I call them cornhole boards
Oh yeah,
that are built into those
yeah, the dinette
covers.
tables. Yeah, yeah. Oh yeah.
So when you
We might have
remove
a video.
those, you can play a little cornhole outside, and you can still utilize the dinette because the cushions have the solid bottom on them,
The piece there.
so you don't need that.
Yeah, which
So
is
it's
nice.
got a
It's
built-in
great
storage
feature.
place for the cornhole boards.
Yeah, that's fun.
They even got more kitchen counter space because it has a little L shape in the very corner, so it takes up the whole rear plus a little bit.
It's a
So-
good.
so
It's got a
great
great stage.
plan.
Yeah.
The bathroom's just reversed. It's still a side aisle bath.
Yep.
Still has the same wardrobe area with mud room, I call it, because you can also put a stackable washer and dryer in there.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's the difference there. It's
Yeah.
got a stackable washer and
Very
dryer,
awesome.
man. That is nice.
And it's price competitive with that Chaparral. It's basically just come pick out which one you like better.
Yeah, it really is, man. You ain't kidding. All right, so I got you on price. You ready?
Yeah.
So we got a list price at $66,820.
Yep.
It's on sale right now for $38,888. That's almost $28,000 in sales.
Like I said, very similar in pricing.
Aggressive pricing.
Aggressive pricing. Either one of those you can get for, hell. I'm sorry. Oops. Did I just curse?
Nah, you,
Bleep me. Gonna have to bleep me.
it should be all right. It should be all right.
Right. But, you can probably get something like this for around, what, 20 something dollars a week
Pretty close
something
too.
like that.
Something too. Yeah.
or every 2 weeks. I don't know. Yeah.
Yeah, we get there.
Under $350 a month anyway.
Oh, you ain't kidding.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is nice. Nice unit, man. Nice unit. Come check these out. GiantRecreationWorld.com.
All right. I got another half-ton fifth wheel to talk about.
What you got?
Our newest product,
Oh, these are nice. I like these guys too, man.
the Forest River Impression. It's a model 242 RD. RD means?
Rear dinette.
Very good. Oh,
Bam,
see, I
bam.
kind of stumped.
2 for 2.
These, of course, are still available in all of our locations.
Yes, sir.
So when you say rear dinette, the whole rear of it is a big U-shaped dinette.
Yeah.
That is a family pleaser.
Yeah, you ain't kidding. It's a nice
If
boot.
you like board games or that kind of stuff,
Yeah.
this is a really good floor plan
Yep.
for you. If you like to put puzzles, because the tabletop is 70 by 40.
Oh, wow. Look at that, man.
So that's a good size. You can do a 5,000 piece
Puzzle on that. Yeah, that's what I was thinking too.
again-
Yeah, man.
People don't think of little issues like that, but I do.
Yeah.
It's got a kitchen
Oh, all right.
where it's got a super slide, so it has the sofa, which is a trifold sofa, which makes a bed,
Okay.
and the refrigerator is in there with a pantry.
Little pantry area.
Yeah.
That's fair.
So and then
Yeah.
across from that, of course, is an L-shaped kitchen with plenty of kitchen
Yeah, that is.
counter space.
And overhead cabinets.
Right.
Look at that.
It also has an entertainment center built in, so when you're sitting at the sofa or the dinette booth, you can see it
Still watch TV and that.
very
Yeah.
unobstructed.
That's good. It
Same
could be-
side bath, the same closet built, incorporated into
Oh, yeah,
that bath
too, yeah.
that is accessible from the bedroom,
Oh.
and it's the availability of putting a washer and dryer in.
Yeah, man. I like the walk-in showers. Those
Yeah.
are the big.
And the Impression model, by the way, all of their products are half-ton total.
Bam.
Basically, that's their hot button.
Yeah.
Now our pricing on that sucker,
What you got?
the list price is $64.72. Sale price $39,977. That's almost $21,000 off MSRP. And I got to tell you, this is basically a value price product.
Okay.
So again, it's pretty cheap to begin with.
There you
so
go.
so when we knock another 20-something thousand off of it, it's hard to beat, hard to shop.
Yeah, you can't beat that, man.
So make sure that's one of your things you go look at.
Get you into the lifestyle. This is something here.
Yeah. And I'm gonna take this one because
Yep.
you had the last Cardinal Red, but a 2024 Cardinal Red by Forest River, 25 BH, half-ton towable.
Uh-huh.
Those are available in all of our stores. 25BH.
Bunkow.
There you go.
Oh,
So that means this is a family plan.
that's right.
It sleeps 10 people. Can you believe it? 10 people.
Got
and it's
double
a model
bunk.
25BH. That means it's not super long, and it's half-ton towable.
Wow.
The positive with a fifth wheel over a travel trailer,
Okay.
they're easier to hook up.
All right.
They're easier to tow. You don't need any sway bars or anything. If you're going down the interstate and you pass a semi-truck or it passes you in this, one lane over, it doesn't pull you
That's nice.
and all that kind of stuff. Where a bumper pull trailer is more apt to start swinging.
Get a little sway in there.
And it can be more of a white knuckle deal.
Yeah, man.
That's why the semi trucks all have that fifth wheel hookup.
Oh, really?
But theirs is inverted. The pin box that
It's the other way?
is the opposite way.
Oh, wow. That's
on the
interesting.
semi-truck.
Oh, wow. Huh. Something new every
Live
day.
and learn,
I'll
folks.
tell you, that's a
Live
good
and
one.
learn. So it has a rear double over double bunks with a little ladder for the kids to utilize to get up
Yeah,
and down.
that's
if
nice.
they want
That's
to.
fun.
It's got a real big bath, corner bath
Yeah,
in
yeah.
the back with a big shower, and it's sewn sink and a separate toilet,
Big old entertainment center.
porta potty in there. Not a porta potty. It's not a wet bath.
Oh, no, it's not a wet bath.
No. It's got a U-shaped dinette and a sofa in the super slide.
Whoa.
It's got the mid L-shaped kitchen with a refrigerator and a pantry.
That's what it is.
Has
All
a
that
nice
space.
entertainment center again. That's on the whole wall before you go into the front bedroom,
Yeah, that back
where it
wall.
has a walk-around king bed. I don't believe this one actually has a place for a washer or dryer.
No, it doesn't look like it.
But hey, it's a model 25BH, so
Yeah.
there probably just isn't quite enough room.
You got
There's
10
plenty of
people
room.
in there.
Plenty of room for you and your.
That's right.
Yeah.
Oh, that's something. Especially when you're taking a trip. Sometimes you don't always need to do laundry if you're not living in it.
Yeah, 66.7 list price, 39,777, 27,000 off. Again, have you noticed a trend? All of these are under 40.
There it is.
Way to
Yeah,
go,
man.
Bartel.
Making moves.
All right, you take this next one because you may not know everything about it.
Here we go. Forest River 2024 Nitro 28DK5.
That's a XLR product, and the Nitro is their top of the line product.
That's the luxury fancy.
Yeah, everything that Forest River XLR makes are toy haulers or garage units, as I like to call them.
Yeah. And I feel like we've discussed the DK before, as in it wasn't Dinette Kitchen. It's something.
We couldn't figure it out.
Isn't it like damp? It's something with the wall or something? All right, we're going to check.
They
We'll check.
call that a vapor wall that it has in there.
Couldn't remember what the DK was.
But it's a Model 28 DK5.
DK5.
It's actually 35 feet long.
Yeah, this is a
This
nice one.
is absolutely not half-ton tow.
No, this is
I
a
would
big boy.
recommend a 1-ton dually.
There you go. This is a big boy. It's got the toy hall.
Yeah, well, it's a big toy hauler. Yeah.
Man.
So it's got 2 slides, and they're pretty good size slides.
It's got all the amenities you need
Yep,
there.
it's got the rear garage. It does not have a vapor wall.
Oh, no.
Do you know what that means?
What's that?
It means that you can utilize that whole space for garage area. So
Uh-huh.
technically, it's got 27 or 17 feet 6 inches of garage.
So you're telling me you can pull the chairs and tables out and push that all the
Absolutely,
way
they've got the
into-
tie-down rings all up and down that.
Wow.
Well, it's very user.
Yeah, I noticed it's got the garage chairs here.
That's why a lot of people like it.
Because it's got so much room in there.
Right.
Yeah,
And
man.
instead of like having a utilized garage, the whole unit is utilized once you unload the garage.
Okay.
Where the ones with the vapor walls, you actually feel like you're going out in the garage when you open the,
That door
that-
to the
that
garage.
vapor wall door.
Yeah.
And it's usually, not as nice.
Okay.
It's more, utile or
Yeah, industrial.
Commercial.
Commercial, yeah.
so that's not this at all. And,
that's nice.
It's a
fancy.
great floor plan. It's got a huge, side aisle bathroom. It's got a huge king bed that's walk around. It's got a sofa, a slide out in the bedroom that has just a big old closet in it.
Yeah, that's a
you
big,
know.
yeah.
Got a lot to offer.
That's a huge
the,
plus.
the layman. You want to do the pricing?
Yeah, so we are list price $110,284. We are on sale right now for $74,888.
Yeah, I believe that's around $500 a month, folks.
Yeah, man, it's almost 36,000 in savings.
About $500 a month. You can't go wrong with that. You can't hardly even get a hotel room
Yeah.
or 500 a day anymore.
You ain't kidding,
been,
man.
Been like me shopping stuff like that. It's getting absolutely nuts.
Yeah. You do a weekend, you're in the thousands.
Go to McDonald's, you're going to spend $15.
Yeah.
I remember being able to get a meal for like $8 or $5.
Yeah.
Don't
Yeah.
you?
You ain't kidding, man.
Unbelievable. I'm crying with you, not at you,
Yeah,
because I feel you.
we all suffering.
So another brand new product that all of our stores just now received.
This is something nice.
2024 East to West Dakota.
Dakota.
Model 350 T8.
That's right.
Fifth wheel toy hauler. Super luxury.
This is something.
Not half-ton towable. It sleeps 7 people. It has 3 super big slide outs. You know,
Double doors.
it's a bath and a half. Woo! You know, so what that means, the half bath that's accessible from the garage area,
Okay.
because also there's an entry into the garage area, so that you
That's it.
you can utilize that while you're camping.
Yeah.
Instead of walking inside the unit and getting it all dirty.
Yeah.
You know.
Especially got your private stuff and your regular bathroom.
fact.
You don't need everybody coming.
It's also usable because a big dinette comes out of the ceiling and can go back up to the ceiling when you're using it as a garage.
Oh, really?
When you're not, you put it down. One of the options is it has a roll-away carpet so that you could carpet that area to make it feel not so much like a garage.
Yeah, yeah. Make it a little
It does
more
have
homey.
that vapor wall we talked about.
Yeah.
It's got a huge sofa. It's made for entertaining.
Definitely. This holds a lot of people.
Yeah, it has an island kitchen that has some bar stools at it. The kitchen is well out of the way so people can walk up and down without interrupting you if you're cooking. It's got like I said, a bath and a half. So it's got one full side aisle bath when you walk up towards the bedroom, and it's got a king bed in the slide. So again, the whole front of it is a closet with a stackable washer and dryer.
Bam. What do you got on price?
Folks, that's a good question. Go ahead.
You ready? $161,676 on sale right now for $109,774.
That's a lot of rig for the money. Don't let it scare you. Again, we enjoyed this segment.
Oh.
We'll be back next week.